Hi, everybody. This is Horror Studio One coming to you once again with the live stream. So today we hit 10 million views, man. That's insane, bros. Thank you guys for all your support. And for that, I'm actually outside. If you can tell by the exterior of this basement, it is actually not my room. My room is much smaller and messier. So today I'm just out actually just playing some Mahjong, if you guys know what it is. Actually won, which is insane. But yeah, today's just a chill day. You know, if you guys have scary stories, we might be doing scary stories today. Send them to horrorstudio1@gmail.com. There's just some guy in the back. Yeah, very handsome guy, but ignore him. So if you guys have any stories, send them to horrorstudio1@gmail.com, and we might be telling scary stories tonight. So that's cool. And you guys can chill with me because I'm not at home right now, and you can watch me play and win some poker as well. So yeah, hope you guys actually send in your emails today. See me that? Yeah, so so yeah, so we have 109 viewers, which is pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. Just want to say hi.
All right, let's do it.
So actually, you know what, guys, you know that competition I was telling you guys about I was doing? One of the guys actually became a really good friend of mine. His name is Mason, and he's actually right here.
Mason.
Right? And yeah, he's been dancing and sing. You know, for all you single ladies, he's taken. Actually, he's taken. So yeah, but focus on me. Focus on me.
Cool.
Okay, he's gonna show a fucking trick, dude. There's 100-something people, bro.
Check this out.
Woo!
Smooth.
Yeah, he just made it disappear, bro. It's paranormal. So if you guys have any stories, actually,
Here's another one.
or do you want to try it? But Mason is pretty good looking. Wow, wait. Is that? Mason is pretty good looking. Wow. I love you. Go ahead, he has a Justin Bieber haircut.
Oh my God.
Look at this, yo. I don't want to say. He's like, why is everyone so cute?
I know. I need a haircut.
Oh yeah, look, Justin Niebuhr. They're calling you Justin Niebuhr, dude.
Too long.
Why? He's like, I want to keep watching. Thank you. So yeah, if you guys have any stories, send it to my email, and I will get you in here today. Or yeah, just send me a blank email, and then I'll send you the link to the thing. Actually. So in the meantime, I guess I'll be tiling one pie. We'll just play the game. Wait, we're actually playing poker, so you guys can watch.
Oh, let me know this one. Big two.
Big two?
Yeah, big two.
Okay, so if you guys want to watch, 10 million views, man.
Show them this one. Let me show your fans another trick. Check this one out.
This is Mason's brother. He looks.
Again.
Is that a fail?
No, it's good. Look.
All right, I'll see what this. Yo, if you guys have any. What is this shit? He says you guys are gay. But it's hard because佢哋好讚我哋喎. Yo, look, dude. There's like, you guys rock. You guys are adorable. Porn videos. Nice trick.
Cool.
This guy said nice trick to you.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Okay, let's watch.
Yeah, he's like more card tricks, yeah.
More card tricks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Watch what I do. Is it card trick channel or should I start my own card trick channel?
Yeah, man. Fuck it. Who cares?
I don't know any. Tell me this. This is my favorite one. This is how you pick up all the girls. Go to. Want to see a trick? And then check this one out. Okay, I'll teach you guys how to do this, okay? If you're interested. It's really easy. Grab two cards, put them one behind each other, one behind another, and this is how it looks like in a side view. You do it in slow motion. So you push the back card with your thumb, right? Push it up, and you just tilt it at the same time with your index finger. So once it goes up to here, tilt, slide it off, hold it tight, and that's how it looks like in the front view.
好勁喎！
So if you do it
He's
fast,
amazing, isn't he?
and slow
Yo,
motion,
wait, do it again? Oh, okay.
and if you do it fast in the front view at a certain angle,
Oh, it's actually pretty cool. You just revealed his trick to everybody.
yeah. So all your viewers can see that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can pick up guys with that too. I'll bring it to you.
Do you see? Yes. You can't see the comments? Yeah, so if you guys have any stories, send me the blank email and I will get you in. Cool. Oh, 啲人好開心喎，真係。
Different way to. There's actually another thing. Look, this is we're having oranges while playing cards.
哇！你搶晒我鏡喎。All right, and then
Such bad orange cutting. Look at this.
why is that bad?
Dude, I made like a, if I knew it was on YouTube before, I'll teach you guys another trick. There's another trick to cut oranges.
These guys look the same, right?
So
These guys look the same. They're
yeah, I cut this. Yeah, that.
Come
yeah,
here,
like,
Colin.
I yeah. Look
Fucking
at
ripped
look
it,
look at the masterpiece.
Okay,
Such
there's
amazing
one email.
craftsmanship.
There's one email. I gotta get this down there. Oh, 玩了. So
加轉收下先。Don't just say this special way. Remember I told you I worked at a professional before? They taught me how to cut an orange a special way. So what you do is you sure, I'll show you later. You cut it and then you can cube it. And then you
yo, some guys like that's a lot of Johnny Walker. Yeah,
blue label
alcoholic.
You're gonna show them like these guys.
係冇啦，唔使啦，你屋企嘅都唔好搞咁多嘢。
拿起来 composite 一样。Yeah, is your deck?
可以擺喺度影住我哋，如果唔係好似冇咩做，好尷尬。佢哋又唔打入嚟。Can we put this somewhere?
Sure.
What is it? So I'm just gonna actually move this here, and then you can watch. It's like a celebration, I guess, for 10 million views. Play a poker game. I guess it's a good way to explain it. I don't know. Alright. So if you guys have any questions for me, you can put it in the comments too. And then here? The camera? One. Okay. Go on the other thumb though.
Yeah, okay.
點解要錄啊？
冇啊，我淨係可以錄住我自己嘅。
This one big symbol, you can put it there.
冇所謂啦，你放喺度啦。
You sure?
Whatever you need to do, yeah.
Yeah. 遮住，打佢先打嘅。可以點嘅。
Maybe
Sure.
call Leo.
冇問題，but I just want to make sure I have my glasses on.
Why? 唔會啊。
睇晒你牌咯。
係喎。
Are we gonna show them the hands too?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
All our hands.
But if you guys want to play
So,
big two, just comment.
This is one big two, right? This is one poker. 你記唔記得啲手花筍花夫蛇啲蛇即係4、5、6、18咁，咁樣夫就係即係三個 pair，一個 triple and then a pair. Poker is about best 5 hands， 因為佢睇到五張卡㗎嘛。
Okay.
Make a combo of 5 cards you have. So
要去上马竞，我是
So okay.
It's kind of
Can't
weird.
even see you.
Yeah, no, this is kind of weird.
Huh?
Can we switch spots?
Sure.
awesome.
So then I can see.
係北歐係右邊嘅喎，右邊，so it is.
Or no, he's going next.
Yeah, yeah, grab the cards.
Okay.
Here, let's go.
So basically,
Perfect.
we're doing that now. And Big Two. If you guys know Big Two,
So
it's like an Asian
so
game.
big two is pretty much imagine poker. You know the poker hands. Big two is the Asian version of that, and you just gotta like. There's many hands you can play. Either strong high cards. You can play singles, doubles, triples, or like combinations of fives. So once you're in like combinations of fives, you can do
He has
straights,
to take off his glasses, yo.
straights,
Yo, he's,
flush.
oh, because you guys kept saying he's like what?
He took out his glasses for
People are
that.
like Asian power. It's like yo, they're like, when will you?
Guessing?
Huh?
I think they want the
I wanna see
guys.
some action. No. All right, let's go. We're brothers. We're brothers. We don't do that stuff. Okay, let's go. So,
True game,
all
true
you get
game.
is to start.
True game, true game.
We start with
True
pairs.
game. 俾人睇晒，睇晒我哋
4, 5.
買嘢。
So
I
I
was
was
like,
first. So pretty much person with diamonds. 3 diamonds goes first because I had in my hand. I want a double pair 3. So since I did that, my bro's next. You got to go higher if we're pairs. So 5.
Pair fives. Now
That's
it's
his
Haley's
turn.
turn.
He has to follow with pairs.
Yeah, they're on the pass.
So
Has to be
it's
bigger
not like
number.
it's not like President where you can just stick like a 2 or some random card in it and burn it. There's nothing called burning. You always have to be higher. Or even if you do have the card to place it strategically to save your combinations, you can pass.
Pair 10. I did
But-
pair 10.
It's fast paced and it's all about strategy.
No?
Pair tens. So to beat that, pair J, pair
And
Jack.
that's what
Yeah, and
Pair
some
Js.
other person did
And
pair
because maybe I have something, maybe I don't. I want to keep it mysterious. I pass. So now it's his turn.
And I'm gonna pass too.
All right, Haley, it's back to you.
10. The pass, pair 10. Oh, the pass. I'm passing too.
So now, because she put the pair jacks, she's
Now
in
we
charge.
know what Asians do in their free time. Yeah.
Now she goes,
Fuck you, dude.
dude. This makes you like a better mathematician. I'm just kidding.
You're just hyping
I
the
pass.
stereotype, dude.
I pass.
邊個㗎？
King.
你啊，哇，
Mine.
大
Full
佬，
house.
哇，揦嘢，pass 多㗎，大佬。
She is going hands. Freaking full house. King 7 full house.
Yo.
Holy shit. I cannot beat that.
Okay. 6.
What the fuck? Go. 9.
6啊
J.
，J。傾咯。
Pass.
Yeah.
Ace of hearts. Pass. Pass.
Ace of Hearts 啊，
I pass on that.
屌！
Huge. 2 diamonds.
我喺我啲觀眾面前，喂，你唔係啊嘛？喂，
Two hearts.
俾我贏一次唔得嘅。
Pass.
pass pass。
Why? Oh damn! Megan is winning.
你睇晒我啲卡先。
A 9. Are you Jack?
Bad hand.
You know, I'm telling you the truth.
You did Jack?
That's bullshit. You know my highest card is Jack? Oh, I'm Paco. Bull crap.
Ace.
Shittiest hand in life, but I'll win this.
Ace?
Come on, man.
How much twos do you have?
It's like 3,
It's
4.
like 3 fucking twos. If you lose,
全部 pass 啊？
Are you ready? No. No, no, no.
Deal.
ID. No ID.
嚇你有兩張，有 two cards。
ID, no
Are you ready?
ID.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Pass.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Ta-da!
My turn. I'll continue. So because of that,
Fucking
I
lost,
The
continue.
second winner.
Second winner. Full house. 4. Got
I
anything?
think I lost.
Got anything?
Pass.
No. You lost? All right.
賤格真係。
And what happens? The loser does something for the fans, right?
Pair 8.
你話not
Pair
yet.
6. Pair 6. Let's go. Pair 6.
Well, not yet, 'cause you're bad.
Pair 6. Pair 6. Pair 6.
Pair cues.
Pass.
Pass.
Watch your language.
Yeah. Some.
You know why?
Don't teach him swear words.
I know you're losing, Haley, but keep it cool.
10.
Keep it cool. Go.
Pass on.
Pass.
9.
Mother go.
Yo. No.
Go.
Pass though, pass.
8.
唔好咁啦。
Oh, you're serious? Go.
That's cute.
Go.
Go 啊！
Go.
690。
Hey,
What,
hey,
are
hey,
you-
hey,
are you-
hold on. 4.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Oh,
Ace
pass,
you.
pass,
Ace
pass.
you.
咁你 four 乜春啊？
Straight.
Go, go, go.
三咯。
Last card. Son of a gun. It's over.
死？點解會死啊？點解會 You think the four is like a fucking invincible? No, man. 真係冇啦。
Sorry. That's so
You got anything?
No.
Yeah!
What's your card?
Yeah!
What's your card? 8? 4?
Yeah, four.
7. You
Oh,
lost, you motherfucker!
Yo, we're not doing anything. We're not doing anything. Yo, loser has to like speed
Yes,
this board,
yo. I won.
So the hack I was talking about earlier was you use orange skin and put it in your face.
If you
God. I would say the losers have to wear like teacups on their head. Alright.
好無聊咁嘅算。Okay, so yeah.
Bye.
Let me shuffle. I gotta heal and
Yeah,
shuffle.
that's pretty cool.
I
don't trust your dealing.
YouTube that live stream as well.
Yeah, so sometimes you'll just try stream for like hours doing shit.
Come
That's
up.
pretty cool.
But today's just like a
You
celebration.
know how there's
Yeah.
a recent like app that where
Yeah.
like,
Wait.
people
No,
do
no,
like
no.
live streams on their phone.
Yeah.
Do they hit
I trust you, but
Facebook Live is one of
Have
them.
you more, huh?
Facebook Live is one of
People
them.
do
I
that.
trust you, but I have to touch it.
Are we playing again?
He doesn't trust me.
We're not playing Mahjong
No,
anymore?
see you later.
Really?
Some like 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So basically in this game, 2 is the biggest.
2 of what, huh?
2 of spades is the biggest. Fair. More than one. But I have to show them, but I'm not showing everyone else. Because it reflects off the screen, dude.
Someone.
Yeah, Google is the winner goes first, right?
Mhm. Need some time.
Megan always wins first and then loses miserably afterwards. All right.
Okay, start next time.
Whose turn is it? Oh wait, but we dealt this way though.
No.
Huh? Come on.
Always this way.
It's your turn, man. Where are you on?
It's your turn.
3. Okay. Size like 8.
Wow.
Wow. Q.
No, I shouldn't have done
Q.
Pass.
Bingo. Q. Pay queen.
1 Q.
一個 Q.
Q hurts, man.
Pass. Pa. But yo, if you guys do have scary stories, you guys can come in. We can listen to them as well. I can host and I can play cards at the same time. Really. Pass.
we go. Size 18. 3.
咁醒目，
3 of hearts.
哈哈，
Very
甩到啦，終於，哈哈，
good. That's how it's done. 8. Why would you show them that money into?
我唔想睇，我唔想睇啊！要 I thought you were done。
Yeah.
你好中意上鏡喎
8 of clubs. Now we show 8 of clubs.
Who's
Eight of
like
clubs.
to be on TV too. You should join. Yeah, you should be more. You should sing and stuff. Cool. 我同你 say hi 喎 Can you say hi to your friend in the picture for me?
Oh, hello.
到邊啦
It's your turn.
I can't-
King of hearts. King of hearts.
King AC
Pass.
全部missing.
Ace of spades.
Pass.
Pair 5. Pair 9.
Give me the second.
Pass.
Pass. Pass. What's that?
Stop.
Stop.
Ace. AC.
Hang on.
Thank you. Wow.
Nice one.
頂
Go for you.
pass.
Jana.
Next. Pass.
Mala. Yes.
又係你贏
Yes.
What the?
Dude.
Okay. Actually, it's hitting singles
6.
because you
Pair
should.
6.
Your cues.
Pass. Shit.
Yeah, pass.
Fuck.
Go for 7.
Fuck.
Pair 10. Pass. Go. Pair 2s. Game.
咩料啊喂 Okay, so I lost.
Okay. Now you should do something.
咩？哇！頭先你有冇？頭先你有冇？黐線！黐
慘氣啦。
It's not even this
It's
round.
not okay.
黐線！一
You gotta
齊
take
做
one
啊
bite. You gotta take one bite. to eat
We'll
it.
do it together. You
Take
lost
one bite of
yo.
the zest.
Do you guys even fucking see it?
That's good for you.
Huh?
It's
Just
good
take
for
a bit of the
you.
zest, yo. Bite it. Bite that in.
You do it too, yo.
It's good vitamin C, yo. You get.
你頭先試下唔做。
Come on, bro. You lost. Eat the zest.
You guys
take
fucking
one bite.
see
Just
this,
one
yo?
bite. Just one corner of it.
They're like fart on camera.
Too far from camera. Bite it, yo. Take it.
What, yo?
Take one bite.
Is that
One
even a
bite.
challenge?
Just one
So
corner and
who,
swallow.
what happens the next guy who loses?
It's a bite from that same. No, from the other
The same spot?
Yeah, same spot.
What that one?
It's to lick it. You have to lick it and then chew it shoulder.
That's
shoulder
it?
audience. No,
咁就做咗啦，
You gotta take like a big bite like this.
A
One.
bigger
Bigger
bite?
bite like this much. From here.
做咗啦。
From here. From where I
我
rip it.
我下波再輸。
No. From where I rip it. From where I rip it. The next loser has to take an even bigger shot. Go.
No.
Come on. No.
Okay,
go.
next loser has to eat the whole thing.
Fine.
Not the whole thing.
Yeah,
fine, whole
That's too
thing.
bad.
Whole thing.
No.
Half thing.
Whole thing.
Half thing.
What
Half
if-
thing.
What if I have to eat the whole thing?
咁咪如果
Bad. Yeah, it's good for you.
Too bad 咁講咗，哇
It's zesty.
It's good.
Huh?
Good.
Oh, there's someone in here actually. It's Noel. 有鬼故聽。
Oh man.
Hey, we have they will understand actually. Hi. 有鬼故聽。Hey, what's up? Noel.
Not much.
Okay, hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming today.
It's good. You're welcome.
How old are you and where are you from?
19, and I'm from the United States. I live in the state of New York.
Dude, so how long have you been listening to my videos for?
That I can't actually remember.
Too long?
Maybe around
Like a day?
May, maybe.
May? Oh, dude, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. So what kind of a story do you have for us today? Is it ghost, paranormal? Let's not meet. What kind of a story do you have?
It's definitely paranormal.
Okay, what
It
happened?
actually happened Friday night to me. It was
So,
very
like,
late at night.
All right, what the heck happened? Tell everybody.
It was very late at night on a Friday, and I was
Mhm.
up playing on my computer, and I decided to get off for the night so I could go to bed.
Right.
So as I'm laying in bed, my cell phone's running up on YouTube. I'm watching something, and I couldn't sleep, so I went to flip over. When I looked out my door, I have an AC in my kitchen, so my room can cool off at night.
Yeah.
And I saw something go by my door.
Was it like a shadow or like what was it? Just like
It was definitely a shadow of some sort.
okay.
But the problem is, it didn't have a head.
Was it
I
a
didn't see a head on it.
yo, do you
And I even got up, because my sister's bedroom's just down the hallway from me.
yeah.
And so I got up and I went and asked her myself if she had come out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
But she said she hadn't been in the kitchen.
Mm.
And it wasn't my parents, because my parents' room is by the living room.
So do you have a lot of these experiences in your life? Like is it like a common occurrence for you to like experience these paranormal things?
No, it's not common at all.
So this is
Rare if it happens to me.
your very first time experiencing something like this before?
No, I was in one of your last videos too, and I told about the walking outside my bedroom.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. Was it the last stream that we had?
Maybe the last stream I remember actually being in was probably in June, maybe.
Yeah. So what do you think this thing is? Is it connected to the house, or do you think it's like a haunting?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know what I saw.
Okay, and something without a head. You know, they say that there's like the shadow people and stuff like that is are very similar as well and stuff. So do you think it could be something similar to that?
I don't know. All I saw was something bulky go by my bedroom.
Did you feel any energy? My friend asked.
No,
Mm.
definitely didn't feel anything. I was tired, and so I don't know if I was overtired or what I saw.
Right. So
But it was most definitely something that freaked me out.
right. So besides this, do you have any other experiences like Let's Not Meet or anything like that? Stalker?
I already told you the one that happened to me last summer, going into my junior year. Maybe I told you that one.
What was that again? Can you read?
There's this thing we have called the Mayor's Cup where I'm from that happens every year after the 4th of July.
Mhm.
And my sister and I were out to see fireworks.
Right.
So after that had ended, I was hanging out with a friend while that was going on. We met up and walked to my father's girlfriend's house, where she was living at the time in downtown. And she was dating another boy at the time, and his father came up to us and asked us if we had a way to get in, and I was carrying the keys on me. And we said yes, and he had said that there was someone who had been circling us 3 times around.
Shit. In a car?
We don't know. He
Mm.
didn't tell us that. He just said he was circling us.
Like physically walking around circles.
Yeah, like he was walking around the building.
Okay. Yeah, I think I do remember this story though, to be honest. I think you told me, it was like 2 streams ago when I had the hat on or something like that. Was it?
Probably.
Yeah.
The last live stream I remember attempting to watch from you was when I was actually coming back to New York from Ohio.
Okay, wow. Just going through the states watching my videos, dude. Thank you so much.
I was trying to, but the bus I was on had horrible Wi-Fi reception.
God
So it was very difficult to watch that live stream.
Yeah. Well, thank you for even watching my videos, dude. So it's 10 million views, man. You probably contributed like 1,000 of those, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I actually have this one more occurrence that happened to me when I was much younger, when I had actually just met my boyfriend.
Okay, what happened?
This happened
How old are you right now? You seem much younger.
19.
You're 19. Okay, so how
Yeah.
how
This
younger?
occurrence happened when I was 15.
15 years old. Okay, so 4 years ago.
Yeah. It happened in my dreams though. Like
That's insane. Okay, let's hear it.
I was,
But it had just been a dream and not.
I don't know. It was so freaky though because like it was something I couldn't escape.
Okay, what
I
the?
was in like this enclosed space I was in, and I had tried everything to like find my way out,
Right.
and this voice had ran around telling me that I was never gonna get out. So like,
You've been from like a movie or something like that, or.
I have no clue. Like I said, this was back when I was 15, so I don't remember much myself.
But why was this dream specifically so vivid? I mean, we all have dreams that are like random and out of the blue, but why is this one like?
I don't know. Maybe it was just so scary that I wanted to really just forget the dream itself.
Okay. Yes.
I have a lot of dreams that I want to, that I do like to forget.
Right.
I've seen and haven't like.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for actually coming today. There's not a lot of people today, man. I think it's because we've been just screwing around. It's not a normal stream that we usually do, so maybe that's why. But actually, for coming in and supporting me, man, thank you so much. We're at 80,000.
Welcome.
Thanks to you guys.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Have a good night.
yeah. You have a good night. Stay safe. See that guy again.
I will.
Okay, so guys, we are doing scary stories. If you guys do have one, send me a blank email. I'll send you the link. You guys can share it here, and yeah, it'll entertain, I guess, our boring card game.
Look at us.
So
We're like so in it. We're like all so focused.
Yeah. So hey, what's up, bro? NWR, man. Hey. How old are you and where are you from?
Yes, I'm 14. I'm from Maryland. 16.
16?
16, and I live outside of Baltimore.
Nice. Yo, I remember I narrated a story with Maryland, and I called it like a Maryland, and like.
I've seen that video. Yes.
Did you hate me after that? Like, are you still subscribed to me? Did you unsubscribe after that video?
Oh, I found it quite amusing, to be honest.
Oh, so like, okay, well, see, that has that effect sometimes. So, what kind of a story do you have? Is it scary, paranormal? What's going on with you?
Well, I have two from you to choose from.
Okay, well, go for it.
Would you prefer a ghost train story or a story of some entity known as Sideways?
Let's go with the sideways because they want
sideways. Okay. First thing you have to know about the Sideways is its appearance. Okay. It's humanoid shaped. Okay.
Right.
Its spine starts around, leaving its body around its pelvis, so it arcs until it meets its head, and its neck and its spine are two separate.
So is this something you made up, or did you see this?
I'm not so sure about that. That's up for debate.
Okay.
It's one of those things where you see it and you remember it, but you're not sure if it was real or not. You know what I mean? Kind of like half awake, half asleep.
Like just people that say they see the rake and stuff like that, right? Like they see it and then
yeah,
it's
like similar concept.
So did you see it yourself? How the heck does this happen?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, so basically, here's its physical appearance. Neck and spine separate, meet at the head, big arcing back.
Okay.
Knees are always hunched up. As very gray, matte skin, very long fingers. Its arms hunch up like this, but its fingers reach down to the floor.
Right.
All right. So here is how I saw it. Me and my friends, we were just being stupid teenagers.
Right.
And there are paths that go behind my house.
Right.
So we were walking along, just making stupid jokes, and we had brought a firework. It was a simple thing I had left over from 4th of July,
Right.
and we decided to set off. And so we're sitting there, we're setting it up, I light it, it goes off, wonderful display of lights, colors, and explosions. And we hear something rustle in the leaves.
Okay.
And we think it's just a deer, because they're very common around here.
Right.
And we decide to follow it, see if we can see it, because it's the time when all the fawns are out, and we thought it'd make a nice picture.
Right.
So we're walking along, following it, and we see these weird footprints.
Mhm.
It had just rained the night before. And they were very strange, very elongated, but still very deep, like spindly, but still a lot of pressure.
Okay.
So we're following it along, and we're walking along a creek at this point. And under the bridge, there are a lot of little bridges that go over the creek circle along the paths. And there we see these bright green eyes.
Bright green eyes.
Yes, bright green.
Okay.
So I, being the most adventurous of my friends, bring out my phone and turn the flashlight on. And this gray humanoid thing just stares at me, like just folds up its arms, just looks at me,
Jesus.
and then it starts laughing. And I'm not talking about like the whole hyena sound of human, like like deep
Okay.
shit, man. So it whispers kind of, see you later. Spindles up, climb.
Whispers, see you later.
See you later. So we have certifiably shit our pants at this point. Run back to my house, and we try to rationalize to ourselves. Was it some guy in a costume with makeup? Did we inhale too many fumes from the firework? What's going on? And we decide to figure it out later, and we go to bed. Later, around 4 a.m., we hear things falling over and crashing noises. I, again, being the bravest of my 3 friends, go out and see right there in the cabinet, opening a can of beans, the Sideways. And I call it the Sideways only because it's the only thing I can think of that really encapsulates what it looks like. Like, am I making sense? Like, it didn't actually tell me its name, but it's the only logical name for its appearance.
Okay.
So I went back to my room, slammed the door. I keep a little knife I got at a comic convention, grab that, wait until the sun come up, it's gone, and that's it. Believe me if you want to, or if you don't. I know I'm not that great at telling stories, but
You're good, dude. You're good. Yo, seriously,
That
one of the
happened.
more entertaining stories we've had for a long time.
that's the story of the Sideways.
So is that the last time you've seen this thing?
It's the last time I've seen it, but not the last time I've heard of it.
So
We had-
have your friends also seen something similar as well?
Yeah, they were with me when I saw it. So, actually, in fact, a few weeks later, we were at school, and at school, I'm known as the Soundwave. I keep tabs on everything that's going on in all the social groups.
Right, of course.
Basically, if you want to know someone, talk to me. So I'm listening in on people, kind of like, what's the gossip of the week?
Right.
And someone says that their dog was killed, and they had no clue what happened, but that there were long puncture marks in its stomach.
Right.
So I kind of suavely stand up and say, I think I know what did that.
Right.
And the person who said it was in fact a good friend of mine, and he has those little like security cameras around his house, and it's accessible from his phone. So I decided, if you show me the video, we can confirm or deny what it was. He shows me the recording for that period of time, and just out of the corner, just barely out of frame, you can see the long hand reach in and just go into the dog.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what's the other story you said you wanted to tell?
It's an old ghost train story.
So is it an urban legend or is it something that happened to you? Because you're more interested in stuff that's happened to the actual person telling the story more than maybe in like an urban legend or something.
It's an urban legend, but my grandfather
Has he
said
experienced
that he experienced it.
Okay. What's up?
Okay, so there have been many variations, and I'm not sure if it's real, but it is based in fact historically if you look stuff up about it. This is the story of Fowler's ghost.
Okay.
Now, in the 1800s, there was an engine driver named Sir John Fowler. He was well renowned for building these great big locomotives that could pull many carriages and do amazing things. So he was commissioned by the Metropolitan Railway, which is a subway system in London. Broad gauge, huge locomotives. He was commissioned to build a locomotive that wouldn't produce smoke so that it wouldn't suffocate the engine drivers.
Right.
He then built the engine and had Works build it. It was very secretive because he didn't want the other engineers to know it and basically steal his ideas.
Mhm.
The engine was a horrible failure, and if the public was to know about it, it would be disgrace his reputation entirely. Don't mind that. So he, being a very vengeful man, condemned the locomotive and sealed it in an old unused line in the underground. Oh, what happened?
You're still here. You're still here.
Oh, okay.
Paranormal stuff going on.
So he condemned it in the underground. And like I said, being a very vengeful man, he paid off some thugs to throw in the driver, the guard, and the fireman of his new locomotive.
Mhm.
Down with it. And it was completely bricked off. Obviously, the driver, fireman, guard were very upset, knowing that it wasn't their fault that their engine didn't work. It was the fault of the designer.
Yes.
So eventually they died due to being stuck in an underground tunnel for so long. And some say their spirits were very restless, which plays into the story. About 20 years later, some workmen were going along the underground and figuring out, like, mapping it out because some maps had been lost. So they came to this tunnel and decided it was blocked up, we shouldn't go in there. Just as they turned back, the walls collapsed, and the engines and the body of the driver was reeled. Unfortunately, the engine had been destroyed due to all the falling rubble, and it was unable to tell what the class was. 50 or so years after that incident, a locomotive was reported running out of the underground and down the main line towards King's Cross, which was very strange due to the disconnection of the lines. So some workmen were sent out and they lifted the rails to derail the runaway engine. The engine never arrived. And for about 30 years after the incident of the engine failing its trials, they'd see the engine again. But it never reached whatever destination it was set on the track for.
So when does your grandfather come into this story?
Just now. My grandfather was a young man living in, what was it? He lived in England at the time. And he was doing some work at a station. He was, I think, installing solar cells or something. And this was the 50th anniversary of the destruction of the locomotive.
Yeah.
So he's talking with the workmen and the station staff to figure out how exactly to fit whatever he was helping install. He was an electrical engineer. And they hear the emergency bell ring, which is instruction to set the runaway points, which derail a locomotive, because there's a reported engine running away. And my grandfather says that clear as day, a large 220 locomotive, which means 2 wheels in the front, 2 wheels in the middle, 2 in the back, ran by, white as a sheet, with 3 men on the footplate screaming. And it was reported by many railwaymen in the area nowadays on every anniversary of the failed trials and of the destruction of the engine, you can see Fowler's ghost.
Thank you, man. Hopefully that never happened to you guys. Sideways, guys. Sideways. So if you guys have, I think there was one here earlier, but if you have any more stories, you can send me a blank email and I will send you the link to get in here. But thank you for your story today, man. How long have you been watching my videos, by the way?
Oh.
Man, that engine is just going crazy, is it?
Yeah, it's, I think my friend's texting me. It's about a year now.
Oh, dude, I started it like almost exactly a year, bro. So thank you, dude. Thank you so much.
No problem.
What was your favorite video of mine.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
that's hard.
Why?
Oh, I listen to so many horror stories that I kind of get mixed up who's done who.
Okay. Well, anyways, bro, thank you for coming in today.
No problem.
All right, man.
Au revoir.
All right. Okay, so if you guys have any stories, man, come in. Damn. It's not over yet. Huh? Yo, do you guys have any? 내冇鬼過。你想唔想講？好，你有冇？
Do you have any? No.
She does,
Why don't
but
you say it?
係淨係聽聲都得，定係冇？
我講俾你聽，你講住咪得啦。But it's not like.
What's going on here?
It's not like a
Yo,
song.
don't play music, dude. You know why? Copyright. 真㗎。
It's not really a story though.
It's a Snapchat.
Okay. Well, if it's not a copyright song, it's okay. But你唔使上鏡喎，你攞咪講。
It's not really a
So
song.
I have a friend. So for everybody else, okay. So I have one of my friends has a crazy ass story, dude. On my hypothetical. I did up too much. Oh wait, this guy.
It's not too scary.
Yo, can you guys include me in your fucking thing, yo? Include me all. Wait 1 sec. Yeah, these guys, they're. Doing Snapchat because it's the first time on live stream for YouTube. 我剪㗎。唉，好靚女。No, but anyways, yo.
What the horse face? Won't you send it to me?
I don't know. I want to tell you guys.
Wait 1 sec. Oh, Jody's here. Hey, Jody, what's up?
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm a little bit shy.
Don't be. So what's how old are you and where are you from?
I'm sorry. I am 13. I'm from Indiana, but don't mind my posters in the background. I'm
Yo,
shaking so
You know,
bad.
I'm gonna do a series soon called North American Ghost Series, and then I'm gonna put a lot of like state by state ghost stories in there. So I probably will do Indiana pretty soon.
Oh, that's great, but this story happened about 1 to 2 years ago, and
Did
I'm
it-
gonna change
did
up these names.
Did it
I'm gonna
Indiana?
Oh yes, it happened here in my hometown, but
What happened?
I'm gonna change up the names a little bit, and I'm sorry if this is kind of like long.
Yeah.
but-
And the laughing in the back is not you. It's just other stuff going on. But keep going. Proceed.
Okay.
What happened?
So my sister's friend, I'm gonna call my sister Samantha for now, I guess.
Is your actual name Samantha though?
Huh?
No. Okay. Keep going. Yes, Samantha.
Oh, sorry. And
What happened?
So my sister's friend Samantha, let's just call my sister Samantha, and my sister's friend Kathy, I guess. And
Samantha and Kathy. This sounds awesome already. What's up?
okay, so Kathy's dad died in a car accident, and supposedly,
Huh? She died in a
Her-
car accident?
no, her father did,
Her father.
and yes, her father did, and this is kind of hard to talk about because I'm still kind of shaky. But supposedly a witness saw supposedly, here, I'm just reading the chat right now. I probably shouldn't, but
Forget about the chat. Yeah.
yeah.
Do not read it.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of trolls. But anyways, most of them are nice, but so a witness said that they saw a demon supposedly run out from her dad's body, and so yeah, I don't know the details since that was like a really long time ago, possibly before I was born.
So who
And so
said
fast forward,
it was a police officer that said this?
yes, I guess, but because I didn't know this is just I can't talk, but this was about 2 years ago, possibly, and so fast forward about 5 to 10 years, possibly, and so since like I'm not my sister's friend, it's kind of hard to explain it from her point of view, but this is hard to talk about, I'm sorry. Supposedly scratches started showing up on her shoulder. It was like comes in threes, which is the mark of death.
Yes, it is. So this
And
is
so-
happening after the death of the father.
Yes.
Okay.
And so after this, of course, we went to a church, and my family's really religious, and yeah, and so like my sister, my friend, and I, we all get baptized just in case, and we did a prayer on the house and everything, but bruises kept showing up on her, and my sister, they said they've had like voices talk to them at night saying check the closet, and when they'd wake up in the morning they checked the closet and just one single hanger was just swinging, and this is hard to talk about. I'm so spooked. but,
Why is it so hard to talk about?
like, I'm so superstitious, and so this is kind of, yeah.
So this was occurring to your sister and her friend as well.
Yes.
Do you think it could have been maybe the friend's father who had passed away coming back to want to connect with her? Could that have been an incident?
I'm not sure because of all the marks that have shown up on her, and I'm not sure if this has happened again because my sister's not friends with her anymore.
So when the police officer said that they saw a demon coming out of the accident place, was it a shadow or was it a physical demon? Like, there's a difference, right? If it was a shadow, it could have been the spirit.
They said it was a human with a boar head.
A human with a pig head.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and so.
So since you're so superstitious, and you got the Markiplier poster in your room.
Oh yeah, got that from the con, but.
Yeah, but you're so superstitious. Have you experienced anything similar?
I can't say for sure since I'm diagnosed with anxiety and I'm sort of like going into schizophrenia, so I can't really say that I've experienced ghosts because I'm not sure. But other than that, that was kind of my experience.
So is there
It's
one
definitely a scary one.
that stands out as a more obvious experience that's probably not schizophrenia or anxiety ridden, or the actual?
Well, it's kind of hard to say off the top of my head, but I mean, growing up as a child, I've seen figures, but that could just have been anxiety.
Okay. Well, thank you for your story today, Jody. It takes a lot of courage.
Thank you for having me on this stream.
Yeah, to actually come on here because there's a couple thousand that's gonna watch. I mean, right now there's not a lot, but afterwards it's gonna be like a couple thousand views. So the fact that you even throw yourself out there on the spotlight is very courageous of you, and I want to thank you that you fought your anxiety to come on and help support me. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Keep watching my videos.
I will.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
and,
you.
I hope one day you can put one of my posters behind your wall too.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Thank you. I'll make merchandise soon. I promise, guys. A cup or something. All right. Thank you.
Definitely buy them.
Thank you, Jody.
Thank you.
So we have
Thank you.
Master Sword is here. Master Swords has come here a lot. But yo, what's up, man? You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yo, what's up? What you up to?
Nothing much. Just going to band camp tomorrow.
You're going to band camp tomorrow? Yo.
Yeah.
You know what they say in band camp, yo?
Oh my god. I heard American Pie.
No. Yeah, some asshole said American Pie. Just kidding. Yo, so what? Yo, you're here to just chill or congrats me, or do you have something happen to you?
An interesting thing. I actually made a video about it on my channel, but I'm gonna talk about it here, shortened down version.
Okay. Yo, do me one favor. Tell your story. I gotta run for a bit. I gotta use the restroom.
No problem.
Okay, but keep the stream going, man. Just keep telling the story, okay?
Yeah, no problem. All right, so basically, I was playing some Pokemon Go, and I decided, I'll take a little shortcut to a locally known park. Basically, that park has a Pokestop and a gym, and sometimes there's like a 2-loop system I have to farm around that Pokestop and gain Pokeballs and catch Pokemon. So I to cut distance and traffic, I will take that route to the park, and so it was railroad tracks under a bridge, and I go through the railroad tracks, and there's a little log that's propped up to go into the park where I live nearby. So I basically take that back entrance in, and lo and behold, there's a Jeep there just positioned to where they would see me coming out of the railroad tracks, like they're expecting someone to come there, which is kind of weird. But I just shrugged it off, and I saw the dude pull out his cell phone and then start calling somebody. I'm like, am I gonna have to deal with like cops or something like that? Because I didn't think I was trespassing, but I might have been, so I didn't know. So basically, I did my little loop around the park I live by and got Pokeballs and went out the main entrance. So basically, after that, I went out the main entrance and I turned down the road that leads to the road where I have to turn on to go to my house. So a day before that, basically, some car had passed by me really slowly, like really suspiciously, taking a good glance at what I looked like and stuff. So I was a little confused when I saw the same exact car do the same exact thing. Basically, come by me and just go really, really slow and take a good look at me. This time, I actually knew who it was.
Because you're good looking, man. Do you want to turn your camera? Master Sword is really good looking.
I want to see if my camera.
Because you're really tall and stuff too, right?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, it could be that, dude.
So basically, I was going down my bike. I was going down my biking path, and there's a road I turn onto to go to my house.
Yeah.
So I was going down that road, and basically I was telling how there's a local shortcut to my park, so I take that shortcut through railroad tracks, and there's a little log propped up, kind of like this. So I go along the base of that thing with my bike, and lo and behold, there's some dude just sitting there looking at me like, I expected someone to use this path. I just needed to catch him. Like, I've used that path before, but no one was there. So they probably thought, this dude's coming here a lot. I guess he might use this path. So basically, the dude comes out with the dude just is sitting there in his car, just looking at the same direction, like basically where I'd be coming out of that little path.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to that little path, and he basically picks up his phone, dials his phone, and he's calling someone. So I do my little loop. I was playing Pokemon Go at this time, so I'm like,
Yes, dude. Yes. What level are you now?
I'm level 19.
God damn, son. Okay. A lot.
I've been farming downtown,
Mm.
Basically a lot of Pokestops down there. And besides that fact, he calls out his phone, and he's just talking to someone while looking at me like this and taking double takes, basically looking like, hey, you see that dude down there? Yeah, there's this dude. He's probably going to go down the main entrance, so come down this way. You might see him. So I go out the main entrance, and lo and behold, there is a car that passed me a day before. Basically, like, they passed me really slow and suspiciously.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an old lady before that. Probably thought I was up to no good. Out on my phone with I have a camel pack.
Yeah, it does look suspicious. I'll be honest. Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
If they don't know what's up, and you're just on the street or like just in some random parking lot doing something to your phone, like people get suspicious.
Yeah. So I'm basically biking down. I was biking down that road like a couple days before this incident happened,
Mhm.
and a lady passes me by really, really slowly and just takes a good look at me. I'm like, yeah, I bet you think I'm up to no good.
Yeah, yeah.
And so basically, after all that happened with the little path, and I go out the main entrance after I'm done battling that gym. There's a gym at the park where I'm at. I'm in a battle with Team Valor right now. So
Okay.
and so basically, I go out and then I turn onto the road where it leads to the road I live on,
Mhm.
and I'd have to turn one way to go to my house. And lo and behold, the same lady in the same exact car does the same exact thing. She drives by slow, and I swear it's one of the weirdest coincidences I've ever seen. Because the lady just passed me by again and stared at me the same way. And like, you think I'm up to no good again? So I let her get some distance after she does a U-turn and then passes me again. So I let
Why?
her get.
Why do you think that? I mean, is this like a stalker story by this old lady?
I don't think it's a stalker story. I just think they thought I was up to no good because I went. There's a lot of graffiti, and
Mhm.
under the bridge there's a interstate. Interstate 75, right?
I don't know.
I-75.
I'm not from the U.S., bro.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you live in Toronto.
Yeah.
So basically, there's this highway there, and then it passes over. There's a little
Yeah.
shortcut there with railroad tracks. I took that. So they probably thought I was doing like some graffiti or something. Because I had that backpack with me, they probably thought I had some spray paint in there. I wouldn't have been
Bro,
surprised, but yeah.
were you actually up to no good though? Just be honest.
No. I was just taking the shortcut. I wanted to. There's a lot of traffic up here because
Yeah.
a lot of people come up for the Great Lakes and stuff.
Yeah. Because you live in Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Yo, we actually had a viewer that was telling a story about railroads and urban legend. I don't know if you heard it. It was just like 20 minutes ago. And it honestly reminded me of the story you told one time about, I think, your grandfather having experience in Michigan. I don't know if you remember telling us that. I remember you telling us that, though. It was a long time ago. There was an urban, like, around Michigan about, yeah.
Like a dog man or something like that?
No, it was something like there was a place that was similar to that, and there was like a old factory, and somebody died in there and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's a local urban legend in Augrey.
But the guy lived in he didn't live in Michigan though, so
Oh, it might be a spiritual thing then, I guess.
Or it could just be a very common urban legend around the states, dude. Everyone is it's similar shit for everybody. I mean, China probably has something similar or something, yo.
Who knows?
Yeah. Well, you can stay here though. You can stay here if you want to, if you're free, dude.
Yeah. I'm actually not done with my story yet, though.
Oh, you keep going? Okay, yo, there's more, dude. I thought it was over.
So basically, I kept going down that road. They did a U-turn past me, so I let some distance, and then there luckily some traffic behind me. So
Nice.
I let that traffic go, and then I think I'm in the clear at this point. They probably just did a double take to see, oh, he's up to no good, trying to catch me basically. So they go past me again, and I get about probably 20 or 30 yards between us. So I go through, I keep going, and then lo and behold, the car did a U-turn again, and then it passed me again. And I'm like, oh, they must be staking out which way I'm turning onto the road. So basically at this point, I know I'm being followed. So they turn around at the end again and just wait down there to see which road I turned down to, as I predicted. So I turned, instead of going right, I turned left onto the road where it leads to another main road. So I'm going down that path of road, complete opposite of where I live. So I turn into a subdivision, and I lose them in the subdivision. They must have passed by the sub to see, oh, that's where he lives. So basically, I didn't see the person after that. And then I just went out of the sub, went home, and then another weird coincidence happened like a couple, 3 hours after that. Someone came up, different car, but it was a truck, passed slow, and then stopped right in front of my house. Like, there's a little thicket in front of my house of bushes.
Do you think you're gonna be just paranoid, bro, or is there?
No, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. When a dude calls up on his phone, same lady, 3 times in a row, U-turns, and then starts following me slowly.
That seemed
So-
pretty suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably thought I was up to no good, but then there was a car that came out, like, I was sitting here, I was editing videos for my channel, and in fact, I was recording the story I'm telling you right now on my channel.
Mhm.
And the dude just comes up and is parked right in front of my mailbox. I don't know why, but I shrug it off as a coincidence because there's a property for sale in front of our house. Like 7 acres of property for sale. So they go past by and I'm like, oh, they're just checking out the property. Lo and behold, they do a U-turn and stop in the same exact place, pulls out a phone, starts taking pictures of my house. I'm like, oh, they're up to no good.
Dude, maybe there's a Pokestop at your house.
I checked, bro. I checked.
Sure. You would know, yeah.
Yeah. So
it
I'm
could be
basi-
the version, and there could be a legendary Pokemon.
surprised Mewtwo's at my house, guys.
Mewtwo is in your house. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so basically I go outside after the 3rd time of them stopping in the same exact place. I'm like, hey, what do you want? And then they slowly creep off, and they probably thought I went back inside because I got silent. I'm like, let's see what they're gonna do. So they pull in front of the bushes, thinking they're invisible, but I can see their headlights. I'm like, hey, what do you want? Do you want something? If you want something, come talk to me. So they just stay there. It was kind of weird, and they just roll off slowly, and they park to where they could see if I was there or not. I'm like, hey, what do you want? If you want something, talk to me. And then they just roll off again. Yeah, they did that for like 6 or 7 times. So I don't know what was up that day. That was just a really weird day for me.
FBI, yo.
Totally. Oh,
But anyways,
we're gonna catch that vandal.
stay on the stream, and then yeah. All right. Next
All right.
question. Ying the King. Hey,
It's Ying the Eevee. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
sorry. How old are you, and where are you from?
Oh, I'm 16. I'm female, and I live in Georgia.
Oh, female. I knew it. So, what kind of a story do you? What kind of a?
I have like 3, but I'll only tell one because like I have school tomorrow.
Can actually tell us
So
what they're about, so we can pick one maybe, or the scariest
yeah.
one.
I think one that's actually it's kind of short, but it kind of freaks me out.
Right.
So on Halloween, my brother he does tackle football at our local high school. So he had a football game that day. So he and his friend Clay, they got to go off to Clay's neighborhood. And sorry, I'm just like my heart's beating really fast because like his story was it was so cool. And
Yo, sorry.
anyway,
sorry.
we get to Clay's neighborhood around 7:30. We being me, my mom, and my dad. And what happens is I go off on my own like, oh, magical adventure, Halloween. So
Yeah.
I get a decent sized haul of candy, and I start going up this one street, and there's this house on a hill, and there were these people walking around almost like zombies.
What? Zombies?
What was that? What was the phone? I saw a phone.
Oh no, we're
Anyways,
just.
who took a picture?
No, it was.
Anyways, so I see.
We're on YouTube, anyways, dude.
Oh right. So like I saw this guy, these guys in the yard of this house on a hill, and they were walking around almost like zombies. And then I got this feeling. I'm like, this isn't right. I'm probably gonna be kidnapped if I go any further. So I run off. It's kind of anticlimactic, but I told my mom about it, and she's like, you're right. You were good to trust your instincts like that.
Wait. So why do you think they were like zombies, dude? Were they like walking like zombies? Did
I
they
didn't
look
say they were. I said they were walking around like they were. They were walking around like that, and it was weird, and it was just like I could barely see any facial features. It was like there was a bunch of lights over there, and I still couldn't see anything. I'm like, those are people, but they're walking around strange. What's going on?
Do you think it would be like a local? Do you think it's
I
like
have another.
I
have another story if you want to hear that. Like, I have another one which kind of is a little scary for me.
Sure, okay.
So I'm downstairs and I'm getting my cats wet food because they eat wet food 6 times a day.
Right.
And I have 3 cats. Anyways, I'm preparing their wet food, and I just feel like something's brushing my leg, but I look down and there's nothing there. And I know it's not my dead cat because I would feel not freaked out. And I'm like, Jack, go away. I'm telling a story
Dude,
to myself. Go away.
don't ruin the show. Stop it.
I'm just talking to myself. Go away, and I'm listening to YouTube. Go away.
Dude.
I'm talking to myself. Go away.
Who is that? Who's Jack here?
My brother.
Sounds like an asshole.
So I'm like, he is major. Hold on. So like, I think it's like maybe there's a ghost in my house, and it's like this demon. I have this image in my head of what it looks like, and I'm like, I'm afraid to go downstairs at night.
I'm not concentrating. So it's
literally.
That was on your foot. You think it's the demon?
I think it's some type of ghost because I accidentally said a demon's name out loud once, and to me, once is enough to summon anything. Scary. Like at night, when I'm the last one to go to bed, so it's like, there's something watching me. I know, I don't see anything, but I know something's there. And literally when I'm sleeping, I'll be sleeping like in my bed, and I'll like get this feeling that I'm being watched by something.
Right.
And that's the story. Basically, I looked down and just felt like there was something on my leg, and I kept rubbing my leg thinking, oh, maybe it's just like a wind or something. Nope, still there each time. I'm like, eh.
So you said before, you said that if it was your dead cat, you wouldn't be scared. Has that happened to you before?
Yeah.
The dead cat has visited you?
No, never. Never. And if Das has visited, it's usually like pleasant. Like it would be pleasant. Like, oh, I feel like my cat's watching over me. That's
Okay.
nice.
True. Okay, well, thank you so much for today.
No problem, man. I love your videos.
Thank you.
And I especially love your Skinwalker videos. Your Skinwalker videos are amazing.
Only made 2, but I promise I'll make more in the future. A Wendigo one.
Great.
Great.
Oh, no. I hope you love being turned into a cannibal, because if you say that, that's what happens.
Well, thank you so much. I'll give you a bro fist, dude. Even though I'm not.
Fist.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Peace.
You're welcome.
All right. So we have
Peace.
Our crazy experience. I don't know how to your name, dude. Our crazy experience. Yeah, that's her name. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hi. How old are you? Wow, you look so young. How old are you? And where are you from?
I'm 13. I'm from Illinois.
All right. Cool. What kind of a story do you have for us today?
Ghost story.
Is it real or are you making it up? I don't know, man. A lot of kids. No?
It's real. It's definitely real.
Well, since you're putting yourself on camera, I guess, I'll believe you. So how freaky is it?
It's pretty scary because the house that it happened is actually right now 2 houses away from me.
Okay. And did you hear this from someone or?
No, it was an experience with me and my best friend. It was that we were at a sleepover and her house has been haunted. So.
Okay. So what happened?
So her mom always goes out of the house to play cards and stuff, but we were home alone and we were on the couch, and the couch is in the back and in the basement.
Right.
So we were just listening to music and just playing around, and we hear like weird noises coming from upstairs, like just footsteps or knocks or whatever, and we're like, okay, like we just thought it was whatever because it happens before. So we went upstairs and we checked and nothing was there, so we're like, okay, we'll just like forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we just kept listening, and we heard a big bang upstairs, and we went upstairs, and she has like things on her fridge, like just food up there, and a can fell. So we got freaked out, and then we went up to bed, and this is where like it's the scary part happened. We went to bed, and I wake up, and the door is closed, and everything's like pitch black. And I just remember turning around and seeing a shadow, like just a weird shadow figure. And I ask if it's like my friend, like her name's Zoe, and I say, "Is that you?" And no response. And it's just kneeling there. And I look down and I could see like kind of my friend. So I turn back, I put the covers on my head, and I look back, and it's totally gone.
Mm.
The next morning, I asked Zoe if she like felt anything, if like she woke up. She's like, no, like I don't know what you're talking about. Like and then I explained to her, it literally looked like she was very young, and she had pigtails or some kind of hair, and I could just see it, the shadow of it. And she said that she actually saw the same shadow a couple months before, and we just started. This was like a year ago, and we just became friends.
Mm.
So I did not know the whole thing, but I knew her house was haunted. That's the only thing she told me. I go downstairs, her mom's there. I tell her mom the whole story, and she says she saw the same figure again a couple months back in her room. So that freaked me out, and I ended up spending the night again a month later, and the same figure, not even kidding, her room is in the attic. The same figure, I was going up to her room in the attic, the same figure was in the hallway.
What is this figure? Is it a man, dude, or what is it? Is it a woman?
It looked like, the second time, it looked like a little girl.
Oh.
And she literally looked like she had a dress on. And that's the same explanation that Zoe's ma told me. Zoe's ma said that she looked like she had a dress on, and she looks like she has pigtails. And the second time, it wasn't a shadow. Like, I couldn't see any facial features, but it wasn't a shadow.
So does this deter you from going back to her house to sleep over and stuff like that?
I usually tell her to come to my house. I'm scared to go over there, but I have been doing it like lately, like sleeping over, and nothing really has happened, but just like noises and doors closing. But Zoe says she still sees a figure, and that's like what compels me to go over there.
But you know that listening to my videos and coming on the stream will only instigate that even more.
Yeah.
So don't watch my videos.
But it's weird because I've always loved scary things, but I'm scared of like shadows and
Your own shadow?
Yep. But my grandma and my great grandma, she passed away, but she used to be like really big into like Ouija boards and all that kind of stuff.
No. Yeah, dude. Really?
Yeah, and I actually have one of a Ouija board.
You have a Ouija board? Don't do it, man.
I have 2 Ouija boards.
Dude, why?
And I do them all the time, and nothing really happens.
Don't do it, man. Oh my God, that's crazy, dude. But you're so young, but you'll learn something. You'll eventually learn.
Yeah, and I've always seen like shadows and stuff, and I think it's like when my great grandma was alive, she died a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that I have like a compelling like something about ghosts. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I didn't understand. I was really young. And
Right.
She said like my like energy attracts ghosts or something. That's what she told me.
That's why you gotta stop playing those Ouija boards, man.
I should throw them away.
I mean, your name is Our Crazy Experience, so I mean that just kind of tells the kind of person you are, anyways.
Yeah, like I'm kind of a rebel.
All right, I can tell. But thank you for listening to my videos and for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Awesomeness. So we have, I think, one more. We'll do one more, and then we'll do Q&A. Okay? So we have Kyle is in here. Kyle is our last speaker of the night. Kyle is. You gotta turn your mic. Maybe Kyle is actually We'll wait for him. Yo, what's up?
Hello.
How old are you and where are you from, brother?
I'm 17. I'm from New York.
Yo, you have an awesome voice, by the way, dude.
Thank you. Tired.
You should start making YouTube videos, dude.
Actually, I try to make like funny videos on like. I used to do that on YouTube and stuff like that. I used to do bake stuff like on YouTube, on Vine and stuff. Yeah. It's cool.
Sorry about that. Yo. So, what kind of story do you have?
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis, dude. Okay, what? All right, go for it.
So, it happens to me a lot. It happened in like my whole life, I guess.
Ever since you were a young child?
No, it's been happening since like 14. You know, when I was growing up, like teenage years, and now I'm pretty used to it.
Right.
But there was this one crazy experience. Like I actually felt like it was like actually a ghost inside here, but it wasn't though. So, I'm laying down on my bed, and then it's like late night because I already woke up in the middle of the night. Because actually that happens a lot when you wake up in the middle of the night, like a while, and then you go back to sleep. You have sleep paralysis. So I woke up in the middle of the night. I was on my phone, and then I fell asleep. But then my eyes were still open, so I couldn't move. And I'm like, oh shit, I know what this is now. I know it's sleep paralysis. And then I started hearing a voice, like a distorted voice. It was like, I don't know what it said. I can't remember. It was like something like, do you really want this to happen? And then I'm just like what? And then like I hear coming close to my room.
Cut off there. Can you repeat that?
It was like a voice, and it was like saying, oh, do you want this really to happen? I'm like, what? Like I was so confused, and I hear like footsteps coming towards my room, like doom, doom. It sounded like hooves a little bit, but it was like boom, boom. And I was like, I was getting scared.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't move, and my whole body started sweating and everything. And I was like, what's actually happened to me like that, like that crazy before? Like all the other ones I had before wasn't like that crazy as this one. I started to hear voices and everything.
Yeah.
And then like I felt someone sitting in the bed, but I didn't see anything. Also like me looking up to the ceiling. I couldn't move my head or anything. Only my eyeballs were moving. And then I felt the bed like go down a little bit, and then I finally broke out, and then nothing was there. And then like my heart was beating so fast and everything. I was just like, I went to get water, and then like I stayed up for a while.
You know, it's interesting for sleep paralysis. It's like, is there like a medical thing you can do? Like, can you go get tested and understand why you have it, or is it just...
I don't know. I just have it.
Because I mean, it could be related to if the house is haunted, maybe you can have it. But if you've been having it your whole life, it could be just something with your brain, maybe that's like causing it. Ever thought about something like that?
No, I just thought, it just happened because it happens.
So that would how long? So this was when you were 14, you said.
No, I've been having it since I was like 14. But this happened like April.
April of this year.
April, yeah.
Have you seen a ghost yourself?
No. I mean, I'm really into like, supernatural stuff. Like my dad watched a lot of, like sci-fi and supernatural stuff, and everything. Like I'm just used to that. Me and my brother growing up watching stuff like that, and yeah, we're used to that.
So this is the scariest experience you've had.
Probably.
Well, I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen again, man. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Kyle, dude. Your voice is really great. Seriously, make YouTube videos, man. Narrate.
Thank you.
I'll help promote you.
Thank you.
All right, dude. So we have all the callers of today, and if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. The chat's it's always crazy, dude. But if you have your own questions here or in the chat, you can ask me. We'll do it for like 5 minutes because it's already pretty late. So if you do, ask me. No matter if it's how I make my YouTube videos or people are saying Kyle should do ASMR videos. How are you? Some gamers like, can I send you pizza? What's your favorite anime? Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z.
Favorite anime?
Anime.
Mine is between Dragon Ball and Soul Eater.
Yeah, I haven't watched that before. Someone's like, do you like porn? Yes. what kind of stories are you gonna do next? Like what theme? I actually have one lined up, every day. So one for tomorrow, I think it's gonna be another ghost story. So yeah, that's gonna happen soon. Mason Bell is like, please keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I like PewDiePie. I like Leafy. He's a new one that I really like.
I did a video of them on my channel.
Sorry?
Yeah, I uploaded it today.
Hey, yo, and I think Blasphemous HD, I think that's his name, right? The guy that reacts. I think he made a video about me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I think people have been telling me, so I should maybe do a reaction video to that reaction video. Maybe that's pretty cool. But thank you. I gotta check out that video soon. Yeah, BHD. It's BHD. What games do I play? I don't really play games.
You can go to my channel for that. I do a lot of horror games.
This guy, Master Sword, plays a lot of games. He's like, do you like Ariana Grande? Like, yeah. Do West Virginia paranormal stories. I will be doing that. I'll be doing every state in the U.S. and in Canada, I promise. So, yeah, I think we have. Hey, is this another person?
Oh,
Hi.
yeah. Hi. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, we're actually done with the stories, but I guess we'll let one more slide. What kind of a story do you have?
Yeah, it's like 2, and they're just really short, so.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Sorry if I stutter a lot. I'm kind of nervous. So my first story is okay. I was having this dream, and in my dream, I was apparently getting like cut by someone.
Right.
And it was really creepy. And when I woke up,
Right.
I realized for some reason I kind of looked where I was being cut in the dream, and for some reason there was like this line right exactly where I was getting cut, like the same size too.
Or you can think of it like this. Maybe you were in your sleep, you were scratching yourself, and you scratched a bit harder than you intended to, and then your mind thought that it was a cut, and it created that dream from that action. Maybe it could be that.
Maybe, but it just really freaked me out.
True. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the paranormal, you probably be freaked out by that. There's two ways to look at the same matter,
Yeah, and well, my second story, well, I was like sleeping, and then I kind of woke up, but it was still half asleep, and I'm not sure if it was my mind or real, but I don't remember but this voice, it was saying, it's like yelled something in my ear.
Right.
And I don't really remember what it was saying, but it was super freaky, and I'm not sure if it was real or not.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But yeah.
Well, thank you so much for calling in today, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry if I'm really...
No, your story was epic, man. It just gave us a new perspective on the whole paranormal thing, man. It could be paranormal, it could be, something not paranormal. So yeah, thank you so much for calling.
No problem.
So you guys are asking in the chat, will I do a sleepover story? Yes, I will. It will be coming in 2 days. I just finished recording it today, so it'll be out the day after tomorrow because I have tomorrow off. So that's good. It's a long weekend here in Canada, so I don't know if that's the same for the States. But yeah, I guess that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, dude. Next Sunday, around the same time, I'll be having another stream, so come with your stories prepared. And Master Sword, thanks for coming again today, dude.
No problem, dude.
All right, your thing is kind of jittery. Maybe your connection is not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you. Yo, good luck with your band camp tomorrow. All right? American
Thanks,
Pie.
dude.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.